Hello, everybody. Welcome to T. Jones Gaming. My name is
Hello.
Tori. You got something to say there, Mordaga?
Say hello.
Stuff about things. Okay. Like, subscribe, ding, ding, ding. Of course,
Ring
Joaquin
that
tonight
bell.
is our guide through the land of air. Greg's running Zenver, the halfling who loves to greet people with a little poke from the old rapier. Thorin is our stumpy tank. Gray, who's not even in here yet, is some kind of a shape shifting. We don't even, it's we don't talk about Fight Club.
Gray is shifty, I think is
Yeah,
in that.
shape shifty is about right. And also tends to be a little bit suicidal. I'm not, we, we all pull together to keep her hanging on. And of course, I am playing Brother Saul Oaken, and I am wearing my wolf cloak tonight. Take it
I'm
away,
not sharing this
Joaquin.
video with Joaquin. How to properly TPK with dragons.
Right, that's what we should call the last one. Are
I
you
did
sick
call
of
it the
your
last one.
players? Are you sick of your murder hobos? Let me.
Alright, wait, hold on. Let me start up.
He's firing
How
up
to
his.
gangbang your player characters with dragons.
We love white dragons.
Hi, welcome back to West Coast Geeks. I'm your host, Joaquin. So, last we left off, the party almost got TPK'd by dragons. And if you want to see that video, that was my last week's video. So, we're back with the group. And once again, Patrick can't make it. So, I suggest you leave that dragon alone. Alright, you got your little wolf bodyguards. You guys are all stacked up. So, what do you want to do?
What do we want to do? We're moving
Finish off
north,
that
right?
dragon.
Pelor told us that we
Yeah.
had gone to the wrong cave, right?
Yeah,
So,
Paylor.
Pelor. You know what I say? Kill them all, let Pelor sort them out.
Pretty much.
So let's head north, shall we? Or should we try and find some place to rest? You guys are all beat up.
I think everybody's jacked up.
Can we get into your wolf wall there,
You need
bro?
more wolves. It's not. It's my fur coat, brother.
Yeah, you can just extend it slightly
All right.
for your friends.
I'm
Game
trying
is
to.
paused on mine. Is that everybody?
Yeah, I'm paused too.
Oh, yeah.
Administrator.
There you go.
No, apparently it's letting me move stuff around, so I'm good.
Well, you're
Not paused.
okay. We're on pause now. All right. Come on, everybody, squeeze in.
And I'm grabbing a power cord.
I mean, if you can move your fingers around, then you're not on pause. So.
Let my
Alright, so what do we
wolves.
do with people?
Let my wolves lick your wounds because wolves have an antibiotic in their saliva.
Yep.
Their saliva is antibacterial. I learned that from White Fang. Let's move up this way, shall we?
Okay.
Thorin gets to move with us. Wow, it's moving
I'm one of
slow.
the pack now.
Maybe send the cat ahead. Should we go up on this ledge thingy? What do you guys think? Do we wanna ledgeify?
So let's send the cat up the ledge.
Yeah,
That
send the
way
cat
we don't
up.
have to go up there if there's nothing worth
See if
seeing.
there's any shinies.
The cat is
Or the bat. It's a bat now, isn't it?
having some problems.
The familiar.
Alright, hold on. Give me a second before you start moving stuff around.
Quick before the dungeon master responds. Scout it out real quick.
Alright, get that cube of cowardice ready.
Alright, good. That's gotta be ready. Alright. So, are you guys taking any potions right now? What are you guys doing?
Yeah, these guys are all not in good shape. I can do a
I thought we
a
were gonna
healing
like do a rest
spell.
or something.
We could try to do a rest, yeah.
No, we're not gonna
Short
get
rest. We can't do a long rest, I think, because we just did one.
Yeah, do a shorty.
Can we maybe get up around the corner there? It looks like there might be a little alcove where we could hide out. I'm not trusting these air elementals so much anymore.
Yeah, they
Oh,
are.
okay.
Yeah, after they jacked you up like that.
What the heck are you posting there, Leo? Oh, that's you cooking dinner. I couldn't tell what that was. Is it spaghetti? I think it's a plate of spaghetti emoji.
Okay. So as your bat is going up, hold on.
Let me see what kind of spells I got to hand.
From up on a ledge up here. Oh, it's not even the right side of this. Can't be. All right, hold on. You see a Geno Sphinx.
Ooh,
What?
a Genosphinx.
Is it Gyno? Gynos?
Yeah, Geno.
Gynosphinx? Like
Yeah, Gyno
they
Sphinx.
examine women?
I don't know. I don't think it's going
Bits?
there. I mean, after our earlier
Isn't that what
conversation.
gyno
Everybody's
means?
not happy.
So this is the Gynosphinx that they are using for the token. Here's another cool one. Okay. Oh, she's big. She was tiny, and then now she's big.
Yep. So right here, so she's actually technically up here.
Like
So
she's up
there's
on the
like this
wall.
alcove that's built. There's this alcove that's actually built up there. And no, Michael, you didn't not miss it or anything like that. I'm just saying this is what she has up here for her lair.
Okay.
And as you get closer to as the bat gets closer up there, all of a sudden she lifts her head up and starts looking at the bat very curiously,
Well, I know
and then starts to intensely stare at the bat.
I know the answer to the riddle, so we should be good. It's man.
Does your bat see any magical gems up in there? Is it a deep cavern? Should we bypass?
Yeah, it sees.
Well, there is a well, you do see the passage going to the right a little bit.
Yep. Okay.
Well, I feel like that's not a great place to rest based on what you've reported back to us. If indeed you did report back to us.
Bask is going to circle a couple times over here. Is the Sphinx moving?
Oh no. You what? Oh no, the Sphinx is not moving, but
It's just
you
watching.
notice that the Sphinx is just watching. Even when you move off the ledge over here, the Sphinx is still watching the bat.
All right, the bat will come back.
Okay, and then after a while, it loses track of the bat.
There's a Gyno Sphinx.
Yeah, how do you even pronounce that?
It's a sphinx with tatas.
So are we scared of gynosphinxes?
They're large creatures with wings. Probably intelligent.
Maybe we should.
Yeah, they do have a female body on the top half of them, but they have a lion's body, a female's head, and then they have eagle wings.
Well, I feel like we haven't met anything too friendly up in this joint.
Right.
We haven't met anything too friendly in the past two joints either.
So should we keep going? I mean, it doesn't feel like a good place to take a short rest, if you know what I mean.
Right.
Go not up the cliff. Go the other way, you think?
Yeah, go not up the cliff, exactly. Just leave the Sphinx alone, at least for now. See if we can't find some other better alternative.
Sure.
All right, hold on. Where are you at? Where's your bat at? Okay, right there.
Yep.
Alrighty. And you do notice that the air elementals are still moving in and out of the darkness.
Are they moving towards us?
No.
We'll let
Not fighting the
Greg
shadows yet.
lead.
Nope.
We'll let Zenver lead.
All right.
Because he's so tanky. We're losing Gray. Are you keeping up with us, Gray?
What are you doing back there, Michael?
She's just waiting for the dragons
Should
to
I
come
slow
get
down?
her instrument now.
Yeah.
She tuning up her ukulele.
So,
Or keep going?
you should start slowing down now.
Sure.
At this point over here,
Hey, lady! That's what I would shout.
so there's like a huge wall right here.
The green line is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
For some reason, I have this feeling that there's a way to go through that wall.
Oh, you can go over it. It's like 30 feet high.
Oh, okay, but there's room above it.
Yeah.
Should we try to rest before climbing that thing?
I think the bat will fly over.
Yeah,
We'll
send
fly.
the bat in.
Bat's going like as far to the ceiling as possible here. That slowly goes down to look. If it needs to get closer.
All right, hold on.
I like that my little crew just says brother, 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 wolf, wolf, brother, 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 brother.
So, on the wall, there's like, it's like a little cave entrance here, and there is an ogre who comes out, and is starting to look in the general direction of you guys. He doesn't see you yet. The bat can tell.
But we see him.
Okay.
Well, the bat sees him.
Oh,
You
the
don't
bat
see
sees him.
him.
All right,
You
all
would
right.
actually have to back up just a tad bit to get out of its sight, because this happens before you guys get there.
Get back, get back.
All right.
Ogre on a wall.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna have the cat fly high.
Yep.
The bat cat. You can move a little bit ahead of the group.
Okay.
So there's anything down here.
So as you move down further there, you see that there are some cloud giants.
Ooh,
in
and
the
us with
area.
no Patrick.
Are there clouds?
No, they don't need to be cloud giants. They don't need to be clouds for there to be cloud giants.
I mean, they're just giants then,
It's in a
They're
cave.
cloud giants
with no clouds.
with no clouds.
They're cave cloud giants.
Maybe they're cave
They're just-
giants.
They're the saddest cloud giants, is what they are. They're stripped from their native element, forced to live in a cave. I'm sure they're surly due to that fact.
Cool. So here's the situation report. There's an ogre on a wall who kind of suspects there's something coming down this hallway.
Oh,
And
you
then-
know what? When I described the wall, I'm sorry. I should have described it was also like a gatehouse. So there is a gate, a barred wooden gate.
It's a
Underneath his
gate,
wall.
gate made out of bards.
No, it's made out of
careful.
wood,
Be careful.
but the wall's made out of stone.
So I was thinking the wall was like a natural wall, but it's like a Oh, gate
A
wall.
fortification.
Fortification, thank you.
You know when you get up to do something, and then as soon as you're up, you don't remember what it was you're going to do.
It only happens when you get up. It happens constantly. That's
Now I'm
most
just
of
gonna do something else
Minecraft
just
for me.
because.
Should we do diplomacy?
That's what's gonna happen.
Okay,
We're
I
gonna.
lost you guys. Whatever you guys were talking about. So what do you
half
want
the
to do?
treasure.
All right, so where are these cloud giants again?
They're
They're
wall?
around the corner.
yeah,
On the other side of a wall.
right.
Well, I feel like you guys are not in the greatest shape to be fighting cloud giants, so we need to drink some potions or try and do a short rest or something. But I'm not going walking into cloud giants with Zenver in the
Maybe
deep
the Sphinx
orange.
is friendly. Maybe that's a better route. Maybe she'll give us shelter for an hour. Shall we go talk to her?
I'm sure she's gonna snuggle up with you.
I mean,
She is furry.
I wasn't gonna say it.
Only 1/3 of her.
She could tuck you under her wing, take you under her wing. Well, I'm leaving it up to you guys. I'm in pretty good shape myself because most of the last battle I was an air elemental, so.
All right, let's go talk to the Sphinx. I'd rather. We haven't talked to a Sphinx yet, and we've already dealt with ogres and cloud giants. I'm tired of them.
Right, and with no Patrick to swing the giant slaying sword.
I mean, the Sphinx might give us a chance to like answer our riddle or something,
Yep.
and maybe not kill us. Maybe reward us with stuff.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to go as a unit up this pathway.
We made single file, 2x2.
We might have to go 2x2. We'll see.
The wolves
Oh, it's letting us do it.
2x2.
Oh, we left a wolf behind. No wolf left
Maybe.
behind.
You better bring your wolf.
Should we find out where the gem is first? I mean, it might be with the cloud giants. It might be with the Sphinx.
How would you figure that out?
We can ask the Sphinx when we get up here.
I mean,
We'll
don't
be
we
like-
have a GPO?
Hey,
lady!
No.
Okay.
Alright,
I
brother.
mean, that's why I trust Paylor's directions, but that hasn't really gotten us anywhere.
I definitely trust Paylor's directions.
As you guys are
100%.
As you guys are coming up the path and now in plain sight of her, she
In perfect get fireballed formation, yeah.
she looks up at you and she goes, "I haven't had a visitor in such a long time. Did you bring me a snack? Is that what the wolves are for?"
The bat is your snack. The wolves are my fave friends.
So she introduces herself. She's like, "My name is Isabel, and I am the guardian of the passage."
This passage here, I take it?
Yep.
It's a nice looking
What lies
passage
be-
you got there.
What lies beyond the tier garden there, Lady Isabel?
Well, first, like I told you, I'm hungry. So if you let me have a wolf to eat, I will tell you.
You can eat a wolf, but they're fey, so they're not going to be very filling.
And with that, she pounces down and kills your wolf.
Okay.
So as she's slowly ripping parts of the wolf to eat before she starts, she goes, "So what brings you here to the air elemental node?"
We're looking for a gem with a demon trapped inside it?
She kind of raises her eye as she looks at you and she goes, "And why would you want that?"
Well,
We're trying to save the world.
Yeah, it's not so much that we
She
want
said-
it.
well, not this world, our world.
She starts laughing. "Save the world with a gem that has a demon in it."
Yeah, it's complicated.
Isn't life though? As she starts to gnaw on the wolf.
Yes, it seems to be that way.
Oh, I suppose I could help you and let you pass if you give me
You can
some
have the bat.
gold
Thorn,
and
stop.
gems.
Thorn, stop.
Gold and gems, and answer this riddle.
Man.
You just want to push my buttons.
Yes.
So do you guys
he
want to? She
does.
didn't say how much. She's just asking for a little offering.
Thorin starts to unsling his hammer.
Let's
Well,
somebody get Thorn.
we have this dwarf with us that is like, he's just he's hard-headed. What if I give you the rest of my wolves to eat? Then you'll have not just a snack for a day, but for a few days.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Just making
Do you guys
Alright.
hear me?
making sure
Yeah,
So
we
I
can
have
hear
it's all
you.
quiet.
Did you hear my offer? I was offering her the rest of the wolves instead of gold and gems.
She's like, I can hunt any time, but the golds and gems I require.
How much gold and gems?
I don't know. How
Gem-
much do you got to give?
We've got gems. We have some gold, but we have lots of gems. Gems are easier.
Those are my gems. I covet those gems.
Here, I'll pull out 8 gems worth 1,000 GP each.
Okay.
So there's that. I'll pull out a single gem that's worth 10,000 GP each.
All
She
right,
goes,
Thorin,
that will do. That is a good enough offering.
All right.
So, if you answer the riddle, I will remove the wall of force that is protecting this passage. If you don't, you're going to have to make me another offering.
Just for clarification, is this each of us answering a riddle, or is this all of us answering one riddle?
No, I'm going to give you a riddle. I will present to you a riddle, and you can all give me just one answer.
Okay.
So before you decide to answer right now, nominate one person to speak for you.
I nominate
Is it
Zember.
Gray?
Ray's kind of out of it. I nominate Zember.
I know. Are you still here, Michael?
Sure. Okay.
Okay. So anyone can help you on the riddle. It's just the only person who should give the answer is.
The great
Zember.
Oracle Google.
Hey, yeah, I don't want you guys looking stuff up, dude.
Google knows all.
I know. It sucks. This is where it'd be like, as a DM, it'd be like, phones face down on the table.
Yeah, my computer's not even turned on, so.
Oh, my God. What are you doing, Michael?
he's playing Destiny 2.
Is he really?
I don't know.
Did you hear that laugh? That
Michael,
was the
where you
laugh
at?
of somebody who was playing
Yeah,
Destiny
look at
2.
that. It's Destiny 2, dude.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Get to the game.
Yeah, man, I shut down a Bloons TD6 game that I was winning to get here on
Yep.
time. Well, to get here 2 minutes late. All right.
Yeah.
What's the
Okay,
riddle?
here we go.
Yep.
I have a tail, a head, but no legs. I am probably with you now.
Probably with us
Okay.
now. Tail
I'm
and
just
a
going to repeat.
head.
You have a tail, a head, and
Head,
no legs.
but no legs. I'm probably with you now.
All right. I'm going to. I'm going to. In the dirt, where everyone can see, I'm going to write the word coin with a question mark and see if
Oh
everyone gets the
yeah, I was
approval.
gonna say how much Medusa do we got stuffed in that bag, but coin makes more sense.
Oh yeah, when you're getting those gems out, make sure that they get them out of the special bag.
If she makes this save, you guys are gonna get tore up. Just letting you know that right
Yeah.
I
now.
think you're right though. I think it's a coin. You're on it.
So I'm going to grab a single gold coin and flip
No,
it to her.
flip her a copper for the
Now,
insult
I'm flipping
value.
the gold coin to her. I'm saying, is it one of these?
That's why Zember got nominated instead of Thorin right there.
Because
Yeah.
Thorn's
And
about to
so
flip
she
her
smiles.
something else.
She smiles and she goes, "You are worthy enough to pass."
Yes.
And all of a sudden, there's like a little glimmer on the side to the east, and the wall of force has disappeared.
Right. Brother, take care of Thorin.
All right, Thorin.
I'll come over here and deposit some gems.
Head
You're
on
giving her
in, bruh, and we'll follow
20,000
you,
gold pieces worth of gems that are mine.
our tanky friend. Nothing to see here. Head on in the tunnel. We'll follow you up with the fur coat. We're your backing band.
So that was like 1/30th of our stockpile of gems. So don't worry about it.
I'm quite concerned. I'll be coming back.
Well, I was
deer.
impressed that you gave them that you gave her a 10,000 gem.
I have 6 of them. I can give one away.
Not impressed with all the extortion in these dungeons, in this airplane.
Or I could just have a lot of stuff just fight you nonstop.
I think Thorin will be taking possession of the remaining gems now.
Yeah, you might have to talk with
Okay.
Zember about that.
So, oops.
Thorin,
So
do you
as
need
you-
to keep track of the gems? Is that the thing?
You gave up a lot of gems way too easily, my
That
friend.
was a lot of gems.
All right. I guess I'll give Thorin.
I don't know if we should
One
give
gem
the
worth-
Thorin necessarily.
1 gem worth 10,000 GP. Hold on, where's my notes? Where'd it go? Yeah, 1. Oh, it's not gem, it's a jewelry. 1 jewelry worth 10,000 GP.
Okay.
Hopefully that was.
She can wear it on her gyno neck.
And then I'll give him 8 gems worth 1,000 each.
So
Okay.
jewelry, 10,000.
Yep, you guys lost that.
And 8 gems worth 1,000 each.
My wolves would like diamond stud collars, please.
So as you guys walk into the room becomes the air becomes a little bit more dense, and you can barely see at first because the wind is starting to blow like really hard, and like dust and dirt starting to come into your eyes.
Okay. This sounds like a job for Tuki the Bat.
She didn't say
You
anything
like
about
our-
our gem being this direction, did she, or did she?
No, but now we got through. We got through the passage.
Okay.
Well, I feel like
So-
we should have
so
we should have paid
so-
for some room and board with that money. Like that Sphinx should watch over so we take a wee respite.
Right.
Look,
Take us under her wings.
She rips your guts open.
So Tuki is like
Nice and
having a hard time get towards the end, but when he finally does, he sees that there's another altar, and on the altar there is a gem.
Is it like the Shadow Altar?
No.
Is it like the ones in the other planes?
Yes, it's similar.
All right. So, good news. I think it's here. We need a rest. Should we rest here, then go, or go and then rest?
Let's rest here and then go, because I
How
feel
much do we
like
trust that,
the Sphinx is kind of guarding out there for us. She's not going to let anyone through.
If we're just taking a short rest, what's the harm? It's not like we're sleeping.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to take out a piece of paper and my quill and ink and write a note that says basically we found the way out. Give them sort of directions on how to get here.
I don't want to be that close to the. Why are you so close to the?
And then
I'm just checking it
actually,
out.
I'll make 2 notes. One note will go to Duncan, wherever the heck he went off to.
He went back to the group.
And the other one will go to the Hags, wherever they are.
There was a group too.
Yeah, so I'll tell them to come.
All right. Okay, so you guys can get your short rest in, and after that they arrive.
I'll tell them that the answer to the last riddle was coin.
Oh. Well, they had to answer a different riddle, but they were able to get
They
in.
also extorted
Prove it.
thousands of gold pieces.
Yes, they were extorted some golds and gems. Why are you guys rolling dice?
For our short rest.
Short rest.
Oh, for HP.
Yeah.
It's like I don't even know why Gray's rolling dice, like all this dice.
Atreyu. I think you're the wrong
I know.
genre.
Are you here, Michael? I haven't even heard you. Is your mic off? What's going on?
Oh yeah, it's muted.
I was like, what the hell, dude? Stop playing Destiny 2.
Oh, that's Never Ending Story. I knew that name.
Okay.
All right, my wolves
So
go
you guys-
away. They only last for an hour.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll delete down.
All these ones.
Alright.
No!
Oh
that's-
no, Zember! No! What? Are you kidding me? This is just rolled 4 ones in a row.
4 in a row.
That was terrible.
That's all my dice.
Oof.
Mm. Okay, so as you get closer to the
Hello,
next
Garrett.
gym, Denver, you start to the skull is almost like urging you to place that gem in the socket.
The skull is in a pocket dimension. It can't say nothing.
Yes, it can. It still communicates to you.
I feel like it feels to
I
me
hang
like
up the phone.
we're doing Zugmoy's work for her. Like we're making it
Yes.
easier for her.
Oh, yes, absolutely, we are. I have an idea. Just when we find this last gem, we're going to do it in a very specific way
Okay.
to not do that.
Okay.
And
Maybe.
then we're coming back here and talking to the Sphinx about some gems.
Oh yeah.
Right.
You can do that.
Cool. So we got our short rested in.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Did our group catch up?
Yes, your group's there.
Cool. So Yep. See, we didn't leave you behind, Hags. We're good people. Deals are deals. Yay.
She's like, yes, a deal is a deal. So you know what to do, Denver, one of them says.
Yeah. So check for the traps.
Okay, go ahead.
which is investigation.
It's your
21.
one.
I am a halfling. I do not roll ones.
So you do investigate, and there is a lot of arcane writing on the pilaster that's holding the gem.
Right. Someone here read? Does someone know that?
You would be the best.
I would. So I'll
Yeah.
do
Words.
I'll give
Arcana
him.
check.
I can give him
It's either that
guidance.
or Greywood. It's one of you two.
Alright.
Whoever's got the higher score on arcane
I don't
or
have the higher
history.
score, but I have comprehend languages.
I'll do Arcana.
Oh, you suck, Albert.
What about religion?
You get an extra D4 because of my guidance that I gave you.
Okay, great. I have 14.
No, it wasn't high enough.
At 21.
So, on the writing, it's like really ancient manuscript, and it talks about the it talks more about the princes of the air elemental prince, and how if you use this gem and this ritual, you can summon him.
Oh, cool. Do we want to do that?
That sounds like a terrible idea. He's just gonna extort more money from us.
Thor's got a resentment going. I don't blame him. I'm not a fan of all the extortion. I don't even care about jewels. It's the
You
principle.
can talk to a genuine air prince.
All right.
From
then if
the elemental evil, the temple
and then
of
if he-
elemental evil.
And then if he's an asshole, we can just teleport out of here real quickly.
Well, we're in better shape than we were a minute ago, so.
Oh yeah, and
Doesn't
what's next
mean
to
he
the
can't-
fire plane?
Yeah, he could follow us probably. Potentially.
But then he won't be in his element. He'll be in a different place.
I'm gonna vote to pass on that horrible idea.
Don't have a reason to.
Yeah, it's true. We don't really have a reason. We have an agenda, which is apparently to get these gems for Zugmoy, so maybe we should just push on. I know you've got a plan. I know you've got a
Zugmoy.
plan.
Suckmoy's not
So-
getting any younger.
Yeah, Zugmoy.
So I'll take
Okay.
the gem, and I will
Okay.
just think
So-
in my head. I'll think in my head. I know you're not going to give me your name, but what do you want me to call you by? And then sigh in my head. No. This isn't the real gem. There's no demon inside it.
Alright, so back the way we came then.
I guess so.
Is Joaquin muted?
Probably.
He's still in here. Hello.
Is he playing Destiny?
That's probably what it is. Nope, there he went. He dropped.
We lose
Yeah,
him.
he's back. Mic check. Evil Timo.
Check
Yeah.
one.
All right. So you guys hear me?
Yep.
Okay. So the moment you grab the gem, you guys all got teleported to the fire elemental mode.
I had a hunch that was coming.
And so then you hear the demon's voice. It's Nalfasheen, and he tells you, he's like, whatever the others have promised you, I will grant you more.
Greg can hear that, or we can all hear that?
Only Greg. Seriously.
Okay.
Where's Michael?
Michael's here. He's right here.
Michael, we gotta
Kinda-
switch us to the fire map.
Take us to the fire plane, Gray.
You gotta find it first.
Yeah.
Oh,
There, you did it. You
mighty map
survived without me having to
master.
kill you.
Almighty map master.
Well, now there's a chance we just instantly burn.
Psh, I'm
No,
turning into a fire
it really
elemental.
does. It only
Bam.
works that way in certain spots in the plains.
Yeah, but that would be
The
like
majority, the
If I were-
majority of it you can breathe in. You know, like if you get placed in the water elemental plane, all you do is you just transport and then you're swimming.
if I were an
Yeah,
evil
look.
god, I would make the first 3 gems be some places that you use hard to get to, and then the 4th one is just like in lava.
Just
You
in
teleport
lava.
like to lava. Just you did all that work, and then all of a sudden, oh, you're in lava. You're dead.
You're dead.
No, because they do need to retrieve the gems. They're not trying to make it to where they're impossible to retrieve. They just put them into areas where it's harder for anybody to go in there and grab. Any luck, Michael?
Done.
This might be the shortest game ever. Stay tuned for next week.
Just imagine that everything is fire. The ground is fire. The wall is fire.
Well, you're gonna be sad when it's not.
What is it going to be like? Just a little warm.
You'll see.
Michael.
They got like a couple birthday candles, and
It's nothing as you would imagine.
And don't worry about the extra people and stuff at this point, because they don't need to be part of this. We just know that they're here. So
This
we
is
can
a
just put 'em
cool
off in this
room,
corner.
man. I like the shape of this room. I wish I had a room shaped
Yep.
like this.
So, you guys seem to appear like you're in some giant,
Fireball.
concrete stone structure, and there are 8 doors. So you guys arrive in the center, and as you look around in this star-like shaped room, that there are 8 doors.
a giant structure, Duncan asks.
Yeah, not a giant structure. He would ask that too.
His sword arm gets tingly.
All right, so this looks like what's that good
Fire.
old bar's name? Benny Hill.
Fire.
Pick door 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8.
So everything is like. It looks like everything's just been carved out. Like the floor is somewhat smooth.
So it's just carved out of like a volcano or something.
But the room is really humid and hot.
Sultry.
Yeah,
I'm starting
and
to sweat in my armor a bit.
you probably are.
We really have quite
And,
an entourage going now.
Yeah, the whole room is somewhat dimly lit.
Do we know from what?
Well, it's just like there's like occasionally in each of the walls that are like there's a little bit of fire or like magma like seeping through.
Oh, good. I'll bring my umbrella.
I was looking up the fire plane for pictures. One of them is titled "The Worst Places in D&D's Multiverse." It's got a picture of the fire plane. I'm a
All right.
fan of door number 1. I'm calling
Yes.
this door number 1. Oh, I didn't mean to open it.
Well, you did now. That's the one.
Mhm.
It was
That's the
just
one.
lava, just a huge. It was just blocking up a lava flow, and now it's.
That would be
over
funny
you.
if I did make that an illusion and just had lava fall on you. Are you guys going to attempt a long rest here?
Sh- you- it
No, we
sounds
just
like
short rested.
I think
We
we
just
should
short
do a
rested. We're
long
fine.
rest. If the DM suggests it, I'm in.
No, we're fine. Look at us. We got all this like green and stuff on our
I
health
know,
bar.
but what about spells? I like
I'm
spells.
fine.
I don't
We
get
got
spells back from a short rest.
I only get one back.
All right. We don't have to do one, but when the DM suggests it, I always think, hey, we should do that.
You sound like you're a pretty wise player.
See? I'm wise. All right, we'll take a long rest here. We'll chit chat with the witches and our buddies Thias and Connie and
Yep.
whatnot.
Okay. So you guys get your long rest. Also, at this point, dawn has came, and now it's like about 10 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, so we can re-roll for our stuff that we've used.
Yes, and you can switch out any spells or do whatever you want.
Nice. Okay, I gotta do some of that stuff.
Did that do it automatically?
I don't know how to. Let me see.
Okay.
All right, cube of force. There's a D20 charges.
I don't know. Is it in yours? I removed it from my character sheet, so I have no idea.
I'm looking.
Six.
D20.
I get 6
Daily
charges
head
back
down.
on my fancy thing.
Oh, cool.
Woo, 5. Yeah.
Right. Brave Leo suggests getting our ice and water spells ready.
Well, Pelor has seen fit to grant me with lots of fire spells.
Those will work great against the elementals.
Fire. Yeah.
I'm just
So, hold on.
giving you a
Gray,
heads
what do
up.
you? Everybody, stop. Before you guys start just rolling dice, you have to tell me what they're for. Like Gray, what was that for?
I
For
told
my
you,
wand of lightning bolts.
Okay.
So the first one I rolled was for my staff of the woodlands, and the second one I rolled
Okay.
was for the wand of secrets.
Okay. So then, Gray, go ahead and roll for your cube of force.
I rolled.
I think
for it,
Sean's got the
and I
cube
got
of force
a
now.
5.
Sean has the cube of force now.
Oh. Okay.
And
Not taking it back?
Some armor.
He doesn't
You're
want it
not
because I
giving it
made
back to
fun of
him?
him for. I called it the cube of cowardice, and he didn't want it after
Ring of
that.
shooting stars.
No, it's also the cube of getting banged by dragons. So
magic missile.
don't need
Fair enough.
Gray had a bit of a traumatic experience with the cube.
Yep.
I only need 2 for this
All right,
one.
I gotta swap
Yeah,
out some
20.
spells too, man.
Wait a minute. Michael should have the cube back because you're the one who's going to be fighting. Because now that
He could use the cube while he's fighting, sort
Michael
of.
No,
doesn't
he
want
can't.
the cube.
Italy.
Well, if it's spellcasting, he can use the cube. Well, I gave the
Okay.
cube to Thorin, so that's that.
All right.
It's the cube of last resort now.
It's the cube of you're gonna forget about it, and it won't get used. And that's fine too.
If 3 or 4 members of the party are dead, I'll use the cube and then start resurrecting folks.
You can't. The most powerful part. If you use it side 5, you can't. Spells can't cast through. So you'd have to actually gather all the bodies.
Oh, he'll be able to
That's-
figure it out.
Strength 19, bruh. I'll throw you up on my shoulder, throw another person up on my other shoulder, kick somebody else around into the cubes area. It's all good. I gotta figure it out.
All right. So your long
Trust
rest.
Thorin.
You guys, did you switch out any spells? You switch out?
I'm working
And-
on switching out spells right now.
I'm looking at my spells. I don't think I'm gonna take Water Walk.
Yeah, that's
No.
kind of pointless.
That's the only spell I have with water in the name.
Yeah, water breathing seems not important anymore.
Oh, I have Incite Greed. Would that be a good choice? Incite Greed.
I don't think I need that anymore.
I think I'm greedy enough as it is.
I need to use that on them.
I always know Wall of Fire.
Well, are you gonna resurrect us? I can learn reincarnate, but you might not. You can reincarnate dead humanoids, but they don't necessarily come back as what they started as.
I have the ability to raise dead.
So
Okay.
do I.
Well, I'm not gonna learn that one then.
And I also have the ability to revivify.
Yeah, I changed out. Maybe I shouldn't.
All right.
Should I take a fireball or not? Probably useless here.
I mean, you probably could, but I don't know how effective it will be against most creatures here.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
like
we'll
Ice
do-
Storm.
No. I'm gonna do that. See if that works.
Planar Binding. Oh, that's an enslavement spell. I'm not taking that one.
Okay. So we have no fireballs.
I mean,
That's-
I also always have Fireball prepared. Because Pillar has seen fit to gift it to me.
All right. So we chose this one first.
All right, so you guys are going north, and then what door are you going for? The one on the side?
One that's been opened.
Okay. And is your familiar still a bat?
Yes, I have to
Ooh, it should
spend
be.
time to change it.
Can you make it a salamander?
Not now. We have to do it take an hour.
Well, so when you were while you were doing your long rest, that only takes 2 hours, right? Couldn't you have been spending
Yes.
some of that time changing it out to something else?
It also takes like 100 gold worth of spice or something. Incense.
My God, you just gave up like 100 million gold and gems.
It's like, I don't know if I'm gonna spend 100 gold. You just gave like 20,000 gold.
Didn't I give you like 10,000 copper?
What are you the rest of you guys following, or what are you guys doing?
I'm trying to do my spell still. You guys are really rushing me here. I'm not.
All right, hold up.
It's like the shortest 8 hours ever.
You guys are killing me.
Thorin has a specific set of spells that he doesn't change because I already got the pickle there.
Well, I'm just
Yeah.
swapping out Gash because it's not really a combat spell, you know.
Gash.
Yeah, Gash.
You should have cast Gash on the titty sphinx.
Right.
God. You're killing me about this whole. I don't want to spend 1 gold, even if it means that I could live.
We just don't like being extorted.
There's nowhere to spend the gold anyway, so why does it matter? It's just things.
Because it's shiny
Oh,
and sparkly in the case of those lovely, lovely gems we're no longer in possession of.
I'll pick up a rock, I'll cast light on it, and I'll throw it to Thorn here, like that. Shiny.
I cast light on the rock and throw it back to Zenber. Now it's shinier, but it's not a gem.
I know we have so much money we can't even actually carry it, Brave Leo. Brave Leo says y'all are pretty loaded.
That's
Right.
why you could have maybe not given up the gems, which are light in weight. But what's done is done, and I will never stop talking about it.
I would never stop talking about it.
That's for sure.
All right, I think we're good. I got rid of Gesh, and I got a different
Okay.
spell. And I'm hot on Zember's heels.
Did you
All right.
did you grab Raise Dead?
I don't have Raise Dead. I have Reincarnate, but that's not what I grabbed. I grabbed Cone of Cold.
That feels appropriate.
right? I mean, if nothing else, we could cool ourselves off with it.
I mean, I'm already feeling like I could use a little spritz.
Okay.
Shoot,
All
there's
right.
another one
So
I
your
want to
bat
swap
is
too.
going, and it sees a hallway that has an intersection, and if it keeps going straight, it sees another hallway that has an intersection to north and south, and then there's a passage to the west.
Okay, the bat's gonna do that thing where it like flies and then does like a U-turn and goes
Okay.
back. Did I see
All
anything?
right.
Yeah.
No.
All right, there's another passageway up here. Looks clear. Where am I at? I need to go up here.
Brother Gray, you guys got to keep up.
Gordon clinks up to an intersection.
All right, drag
That's gonna
me
go one more.
along.
Okay. So, straight ahead, you see that there is that there's a few fire giants, and they're really not paying attention to the bat.
Is there fire?
And with the fire giants,
Yeah.
yeah, looks like they're cooking something.
Or
Well,
someone.
at least they're actual fire giants. That's good. Cool.
You know why they call them cloud giants? Because they generally have fortresses in the sky, or they live high in the mountains. Not because they're made of clouds.
I thought because they stored their information on remote servers.
So do the fire giants have their fortresses in the fire?
Fortress in the fire.
Yeah, they usually tend to do by volcanoes and stuff.
Yep.
Okay,
Cool.
so what are you
So
guys gonna do?
that way, fire giants, guys. Let's go a different way.
Yeah, where's Duncan
tell-
when you need him with all these giants everywhere?
I know, finally we are encountering giants left and right. What we need is more dragons.
Dragons. Aye, so you can play with your nerfed hammer.
There's a doorway right here, which totally isn't a trap.
It's a good thing we've got our trap sensing halfling. He's below the height of most traps.
As you are moving up towards this passage, stop, and then
Drop and roll.
His eyes are closer to the electronics.
you do see a pile of gold and gems
Thorin sprints and he dives into it.
and and a dragon in this big room right here.
There is a dragon for you. Thorin loves dragons.
Right.
I
So
mean, we're all fresh now. And it's only one of them.
Let's
That we can
extort the
see.
dragon.
like in comparison to the last dragons we saw, how big is this one?
It's a huge dragon.
It's a huge
It's an adult-sized
dragon.
dragon, just like the other two.
With those lovely legendary actions.
Yeah, those were
Mhm.
brutal.
Okay, so 20 feet down the hall this way, there's a door. And then down the hallway further, there's a giant red dragon.
What's the lighting situation like?
The lighting's very dim.
But it's not pitch black like everywhere else.
No, you can still see. It's just really dim.
Don't be
The,
doing
all
that.
the halls in the rooms are illuminated.
All right. The halfling is going to use his skills and sneak. What is that?
Okay.
That was the cat.
And where are you going?
Cat. That was the cat. No.
Okay.
Hold on.
That's one sneaky cat.
No, it's not. Sneak stealth. That's better. 17.
Okay.
I'm
So
going to the door.
you're moving to the door. Okay. Now what?
I'm going to see if the door is trapped.
Okay, make an investigation check.
And see if it's locked as well. 11.
You don't find any traps, and yes, the door is locked.
I will pick the lock.
Okay.
13.
Nope.
Ah. It's locked with like a super special lock that's too hard for anyone to possibly break through.
Well, and if we tried to hammer through it, we might attract that
Yeah, we wake the dragon.
Oh, that's such a lovely pile of treasure.
I didn't tell you anything about the treasure.
I can see it.
You can
I'm
smell it.
stepping right here.
You can smell it from there.
I have a sense for these things.
Yeah, he would start to see the little piles off in the distance.
You can probably smell the gold and the gems
Ooh,
with his dwarf
shiny
senses.
thing on the floor. There's a shiny thing on the floor.
Yes, up in this passage over here, there is a shiny symbol on the floor.
Alright, well, I'm making a mental note of the dragon's location.
Right.
All right, Michael, come on, stay with the group.
I wrote a special symbol on the corner of the intersection where the dragons, with my chalk.
It's the hobo symbol for good eats.
Special dwarven rune.
Okay.
Oh,
The
Okay.
bat's
dragon
gonna go.
treasure.
Gonna make a flyby of the symbol-y thing. Not go directly over it, but just kind of.
So you recognize it being a portal to the water elemental.
Well, you were just there. I don't want to go there.
We've been there. It was so far. It's been my favorite plane, though.
Yeah, because the combat's different and stuff.
Not
It's
everybody's
not every-
favorite plane, though. I don't think Duncan was a fan.
He got to ride a
So-
giant turtle dragon,
Yeah, how could you not be a fan of that?
and I got to be a killer whale.
Yep.
I mean, frankly, the plane where I smote a dragon to death was quite thrilling.
Mm.
All
With a
right.
mighty hammer blow. Oh, it was a thing of beauty.
The cat bat's gonna go south.
Okay.
Cat bat.
Once again, he sees some corridors going north and south.
Right, free
And-
bath.
Looks clear so far, guys.
But you do notice some more fire giants over here.
I guess I thought this was going to be a lot more lava-y.
Want to go say hi to the fire giants where the fire is?
You gotta take those preconceived notions and just flush them right out of your brain.
I think I'm on. Don't go into the passageway. They might see you.
I feel like these
Well,
are
if
just.
you can, you would have to make a stealth check as you guys walk through.
Yeah.
Michael, keep up with the group.
I can go 100 feet.
Put down the controller, pick up your mouse.
I can go that far. Okay.
I'm actually doing something else.
Had no idea. Are you working?
Yeah.
Am I stopping?
Well, if it
Okay.
involves stealth, it's not my forte.
All right, hold on. In that room.
You can do a diving roll to get across. They'll never hear your
But,
clanky armor.
I could cast some guidance on myself. Might help.
So in this room, you guys, you see some hellhounds resting.
No.
How many heads do they have?
Nope.
Just one.
Nope. 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 Nope.
Talk to Paylor and see if he's got any guidance for us.
There's nothing that direction.
Do we want to use divination to seek guidance?
Yeah, have a little chat with him. Ring up your god there, fella.
I'm gonna guess this goes back to the main room. Yep. So that's to the main room, to that way. Alright. The nice innocent bat's just gonna fly over this way.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing, just a fire bat flying by.
Yep.
Not even a fire bat, it's just a bat. I have to stay within 100 feet to get.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So I can go.
We should get
Ain't
fire
that far.
haircuts while we're here. They are all the rage.
Fire haircuts. Like the guy from the Frosty the Snowman sequel.
I don't know. Yes? I'm just guessing.
Raven cuts.
I kind of know who he's talking about. Such a vague reference.
The fire miser or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
No, I was talking about when they use fire to cut your hair.
Well, I can do that for you.
Like
Let
the-
me bust out my burning hands.
Well, if we're gonna get
Okay,
it done, this is the
so-
plane to get it done on. Get my
There is
mohawk
a-
trimmed.
Door down the passage, down this hall to the left. Then there's a passageway and there's a door. We'll have to
Alright,
sneak
where's
by
your
the
bat again? Where's your
Down
bat?
here.
Oh, right there?
down
Okay.
here.
All right. So, when you walk into this room, there is a hold on, a giant statue.
A giant statue, Duncan asks.
Yes, a giant statue.
Statue of a giant, or an extra?
No,
large
it's a statue kind of like of a warrior holding a spear and a shield. And there are also right where I put X's, there are swords and shields on the wall on these parts right here.
Magical swords and shields.
You don't know?
I mean, I don't think it works that way. Okay.
And then there's a door.
Is there a gem? No. Not that I can see. That would be too easy. That would be too easy. Alright, so do I try that?
Are we
The
going to try
non-dragon,
and-
non-fire giant.
Are we going to try and stealth past the fire giant?
Yeah, sneaks out.
I'll give it a shot.
Real clanky sneaking. I'm
No.
in. Let's do it.
I have
Got
disadvantage on
anything?
stealth.
Oh yeah, because there's only 5, 10, or 10, 5, 40 feet. So if you guys are not stealthy, then yes, they will hear you.
How much do I need a second level?
Should we go for
Yeah.
it? I'm in.
Not even.
Do you have any empty bags that I could wrap up around my armor?
Michael, do you have any solutions?
I could. I mean, you could run if I put an illusion in front of us. Something that looks more
Alright.
like darkness or something. So even if you
I can
made
make
a
a
noise,
silent image of I can make a silent image of a blank hallway.
Okay.
That would not help the noise factor.
Or I
I
could
could-
cast fly, and then Sean could Thorin could fly.
Oh wait, what is wrong with
Fly.
my?
So then he wouldn't necessarily have to move. He just has to fly.
I can do
I was gonna
invisibility.
say, what are these boots I've got? Oh, they're boots of water walking, so not helpful.
Yeah, this guidance would help with a stealth roll, right?
Or I can
Yeah,
dimension
we can-
door.
It would.
You would make it slightly less terrible.
Why don't I just dimension
can-
door across?
We can create fire to set off the sprinkler system so that Sean can water walk across the hallway.
I feel like it would be
Who's-
the opposite. We gotta create water to set off the fire systems.
Yeah, that sounds like a terrible idea.
I'm so set to make a stealth skill check. I'm really excited to do it.
I've,
Right. Let's-
Who's the stealthiest? Because maybe I could get up
Uh,
on your shoulders and you can give me a little piggyback.
You think Zember is going to be able to carry you?
What's your
Yeah.
strength?
I'm strong. I can do that.
All right, let's give it a shot.
Oh boy.
10.
Let's do it, man.
10.
I'm
Alright,
in.
well,
I'm ready to fight
well, with-
giants.
with all my loot and such, I'm about 277 pounds.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
you
at
can't
the-
even lift him up, Denver. You start to, and then he would fall.
I can cast
get a-
levitate
what-
and
You
then
pop
tie
it-
a rope around.
What if I get a
Thorin.
1d4?
You pop a disc out of your back.
I know.
We
was
can
like,
cast
I don't-
levitate on him, and we can like carry him around like a balloon.
That's
Yeah.
a rope on.
All right, well, let's do
Sorry, I
something.
didn't- I
I'm
didn't-
tired of this.
I didn't
standing
factor
this
in my own weight,
intersection.
so it's about 420 pounds if I count my weight plus the weight of what I'm carrying.
Right, you're carrying your loot is right at the edge of what you can carry, right? So Zember would be carrying
Yes.
what you could carry and you with
Well,
his
what if
average strength.
What if brother and Zenver both take a leg and
I'm
and
not.
lift me
I'm
up?
not carrying you. I've done my time as a giant moose.
Wait, I think I have a potion of strength I could give Zenver.
I mean, you could I could also cast meter image in that room to distract them with like I don't know flying bugs or something that makes a lot of noise, and then we can just run.
Ooh. I don't know if I want to give up my potion of ferocity and strength for this.
All right. I
Good.
rolled a 21 and I'm sneaking
You're
across.
good. You walked and you snuck across.
Wait,
Are
do
you
you have
going down to the hell house? Where are you
Uh,
going?
I don't know which way we're
No, no.
going. I might have gone the wrong
This way.
way.
This way.
Zenver, do you have any more room in your bag of holding? I could go in there for just a moment while you go across and then let me out again.
Snuggle up with Medusa's head.
I fit through the opening.
Oh, but if I'm carrying my bag of holding and I crawl into your bag of holding, that could be bad.
That would be very bad.
Ooh, end the universe. Alright, just levitate him and drag him along, man.
Okay. Just make one stealth check, Gray.
I mean, I could also dimension door.
What's the lower level? What's the least
Levitate.
resource intensive
Levitate's
way
a
to
good-
go?
Levitate's the way to go, and then she's just using her stealth check.
I'm gonna fail it. There you go.
Alright, I'm ready to fight some
Oh.
giants.
Right, I gave you guidance before you did that.
Okay, so go ahead and add that. That's very important.
Plus
Plus
1d4.
1d4. Nice.
16
I know.
minus
Levitate.
2 times 5 divided by 6.
Okay, hold on.
Don't forget to carry the 1
I know, it won't let me click. Hold on, I gotta refresh.
and
Not
subtract
letting
the
me.
remainder.
If you can't click, then you must let him through.
No, it doesn't work that way. Come on.
Click it, don't tick it.
Are you on push to talk there,
Alright.
keyboard?
Okay, so the number
can't
to
hear
beat
me?
is a 16.
You cannot hear
I
me?
hear you.
Can you hear me?
The ends of your
Yeah, we hear
sentences
you.
are cutting out.
Okay.
Alright. Okay, I'll make this roll public so you guys can see.
Oh, opposed check. Does that mean if they're even, we win, right?
So, at one point, it's almost as if the fire giant was looking at you straight down that direction, but then you hear them start to laugh, and whatever story that they're telling, it quickly took his attention away. So you were able to move stealthily down the corridor.
His hand with the
I was like,
loading.
for a second, I was like, where are you guys going?
I know.
Oh,
When I saw that, I was like, oh, that's
I
gonna
could
be
have
cool.
swung him into that room and could have ran.
Okay.
Oh, there's
He's
fanciness
still
coming up.
floating.
there it is. Oh, cool. That square,
That's a
square.
very relaxing way to travel. I
That
recommend
square
it.
is Caltrops.
That is the big statue.
No, up here. This square is Caltrops.
Oh, you put a caltrop there? All right.
Cool. I have all this cool stuff. What do all these weapons look like? Like they're old, they're new, they're well made, they're cheaply made, they're possibly magical.
Well, they look really well made, and despite being in this room, there's hardly any dust or anything on them.
That's cool. Are they giant sized or normal person sized?
They're normal size.
So not
Okay,
halfling
okay.
size then.
You want to
It's
check them for
fine.
traps?
When you say normal person as a halfling, do you mean halfling sized?
They're human-sized weapons.
Right.
So they're
Okay,
oversized
so,
weapons for the halfling.
Yes.
Should we detect the magics? Probably the one thing I didn't roll.
Might as well. Did you leave it on your? Oh, you can do it as a ritual. Do you have to have it in your spell list to do it as a ritual?
Yep. But I have a wand for that.
Okay. So you use your wand,
Yep.
and at first your wand is going towards a sword, and then it just seems like it's just moving in like a circle, indicating that the whole room radiates magic.
Ooh.
The room itself is magical.
Everything in the room radiates magic.
Including like the floor and walls and things.
Yes, floor, the wall. The only thing that radiates magic is the ceiling. And then once you've done that, you notice that every now and then by the statue, by the sword, there are like hieroglyphs all around.
Cool. So this is a bunch of magic stuff. Ain't that cool?
It's cursed.
How do you know that?
I mean,
You know
we're in a
it's
bad place. Goes bad stuff.
Doran, is this all area cursed? You should know
see.
you're.
Seems fine.
It's fine, yeah. Glyphs. Let's do an Arcana check on the glyphs. See what we find there.
Okay.
Can I do a
Oh yeah,
perception
it's
or insight?
perfectly. It's awesome.
Can I do
Yeah,
a perception or
you don't-
insight?
There's like
Yes,
puppy
you can.
dogs and like woolly mammoths. Yeah, it's all cool.
Yeah, you don't really recognize the old language being used.
And 20.
Yeah. So Gray, you do recognize this as an old. There's a race of people on the Greyhawk world. They're called like the Soul, and so there are rituals all through this room.
Want to know what kind of rituals?
Rituals of summoning.
Something is something good or something bad?
You don't know. You just know that this room is used for summonings.
Are you going to tell the loot happy people of the party that information?
Yeah. This room is used for summoning something. I don't know what. I don't know if the weapons are any clues or not.
Well, I would imagine that if there's weapons here, it's to be used by something, and if it's summoning, then I would guess that what gets summoned is what uses the weapons, or the weapons are needed to control that which gets summoned, which is probably worse.
Or maybe they're just for show. They look cool to impress whoever gets summoned.
I mean, they are magical, but yeah.
Lord of the Rings background, I like it.
Let's go check on this door. See if it's locked and trapped, and investigate it.
Okay, so when you get to the door, it's just a big slab of iron, and you realize after you look at it and all the hieroglyphs you see on there, there's no keyhole, but there's like a symbol, and it looks like something needs to be pressed into it.
Well, what does the hieroglyph say? Can I read that on the door?
So,
It says employees only.
that's exactly what it says.
Secret bathroom.
So the door is stating that only a fool would enter.
So I guess we're entering.
Yep, that sounds like us. That sounds like our door. That door had been waiting on us.
All right. My suspicion is that it's actually holding something that got summoned. So I don't know if it's still there or they're planning on it or what. Can we inspect the door? Can we hear through the door?
There's no hole.
I mean, sound travels through stuff.
It sounds like the iron door is really thick.
So the space for something that needs to be pressed into something, what kind of a shape is that? Can you describe that? Like, what are we looking for?
It it looks like it's a almost like an image of a sun. It's got like a round circle, and then there's like maybe a half-inch space, and there's like four what could be interpreted as like flames symbols, like little flames, and then there are smaller ones in between.
Right. And magical too, I suppose.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not a mechanical thing.
No. I mean, it is mechanical. Whatever you have to stick in has to.
Right. Cool. So there's lots of magic weapons around. There's a special secret door that needs a magic key.
Oh, I've got a crowbar.
I've got a wand.
A wand.
I mean,
Is it in the shape of a sun?
it shows magic. It shows secret doors. This is what it
Okay,
does.
so
It's a secret that
everybody-
there's a door here.
Everybody roll a perception check right now.
Are you still towing me around, Gray? Or am I just
Yeah,
floating here?
I'll put you on the ground. Slowly.
Perception, you say?
Okay, so brother, you're the first one to notice. Well, you and Thorin notice that on the statue that it's wearing what appears to be a small little chain of the sun.
Hey, this statue's got a chain of the sun.
It's around its neck.
It's around its neck. Dig it.
Is it about the same size as the hold the
Yes.
door?
Yep, look
Yeah.
at that. Look at that.
Yep.
Thorin knows.
So,
Does it have anything to do with Pelor? That's what caught my eye. Was the sun symbol, that being my deity and all.
No.
yeah. So Pelor runs in the Temple of Evil a lot. Do they?
He does what
I
he's got to
thought
do.
Perhaps it was stolen from Pelor and needed to be returned,
Maybe.
or from one
Yeah.
of our temples.
I don't think it fits down the hallway.
All right, well, once you climb up there, Zemver, you're dexterous.
It's going to come alive like
Do
they
I still
always
have-
do.
Do we still have levitation on me? Do you just levitate me up there?
You said that you dropped it.
No, he said he set me down. He didn't say he turned it off.
Oh,
No, I
that
can't
is true.
down. I turned it off.
Okay.
Well, that was a waste then, but whatever.
Hey,
Okay.
we got to cross the
Oh.
hall.
I mean, you got a bat.
I mean, I didn't want to,
Bat
have to
cat.
walk if I didn't have to.
We've got your bag, Zemver. You scoot on up there.
Everybody get over here.
All right.
Gather for fireball.
And
Or get swiped by whatever weapon that thing's holding.
Yeah.
Or I could animate the statue and have it lower itself.
well, you could do that.
Yeah.
It is magical. Might not work that way.
But then that would use a spell slot up for your lovely coin trick. Would it not?
Yeah, it would.
Okay, so everybody look the other way because we're gonna pull out the Medusa head thing,
All right, I look away.
and then we'll have
And put me shield up in front of my eyes.
Mr. Chuki come take the necklace thing off the head, while showing Medusa head in its eyes. So the first thing it looks at is the Medusa head.
Okay. So, as you take away the little amulet, the stone statue does come to life, and it is not
So-
affected by the Medusa head.
I was just about to say,
it's already
it's
stone.
a stone statue, right? And turning it to stone may not work out. But
Well,
Yeah, you just used your once a day trick on the Medusa.
fine.
I'm sorry, dude. Sweet, come on, man. It's a stone statue. You want to turn it to stone?
I thought it was gonna become unstone, and I was gonna restone it.
That makes total sense. I'm with
well, I'm
you.
glad we didn't have Gray animate it.
I mean, I could probably have controlled it. Maybe.
All right, let's Cool.
Well, he didn't say roll for initiative, so maybe it's fine.
Can Tuki
You're
get
right.
to me in time?
Roll for initiative.
Can
And
Tuki
there
get to
it
me
is.
and deliver the necklace to me before initiative, or not?
Yes, because it takes a moment for it to actually come to
Okay.
life. So yeah, I will grant you that.
And Tuki's gonna disappear and not be part of this because 2 hit points.
Wow, this stone golem moves quick.
Oh, I like the little icon.
Oh, it's a golem. Those things are trouble.
They are. They're tough. Is it 3x3 or is it 2x2?
No, it's a 2x2
Okay.
because it's only large.
All right.
But, like the statue went up like on like platforms and stuff. And
I'm the worst initiative roller. Hey, that's not bad for me.
Flying sword.
So-
Oh, good. We got other company as well.
yeah, you guys notice as the statue is slowly coming to life, that you feel like the vibration off the walls as the swords are clattering, and they're now rising in the air to attack you. I thought you guys would have triggered it already by removing the sword, but you didn't.
Right. I wanted to grab a sword, but I didn't. I was letting December take the lead because
Yeah,
he's a specialist. I'm a nature
more of a hammerman.
specialist, right?
Hammer dwarf, so
He's a hammer dwarf, shifty shaper. Zimber's our specialist when it comes to thieving.
Mhm.
Oh wait, just opened that door.
It's not my turn yet.
I like the sword icons too. Oh, they're all swords and they're all alive.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
All right, Gray, what are you doing?
Where's Duncan's fancy sword?
What are you doing, Gray?
I'm trying to figure out where the swords are.
Like where all the X's are.
Yeah, you should be. I know you can't see him under.
I'm gonna shoot a lightning bolt.
Okay.
She.
Bzz. Bzz, bzz.
All right. So what's the dex I have to beat?
Not my character sheet. Damn it.
DC 17, or no, because it's a wand, or is it a spell?
It's from the wand, so it'd be 15.
Yeah, I think it was
Okay.
15.
It's good. They all take half. So go ahead and roll for damage.
Did you use a wand to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A Willy Wonka? Gotcha. Bam! Look at all them dice.
13.
So 13.
Zap,
All
zap,
right.
zap.
You notice that all these swords are just the magic. It just seems like it's barely keeping them together.
That's basically it.
Okay. So these things are all at this one right here. I can readjust them after they swing in. So the stone golem.
That spinny thing is causing me a little weird little effect. Little optical illusion. It's making it look like the golem is spinning the opposite way.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that too.
Okay, so Zimber, Brother, and Thorn and Gray. Oh no, actually,
It's everyone.
no. It moves right here. So only Brother and Thorn. You guys have to make a DC 17 Wisdom save. Otherwise, you will be under the effect of slow. So you're good. And you're
We
good.
are
All right.
wise beyond our years.
Tis true.
Okay, so it's going to make 2 attacks, one versus each of you, and then attempts to slam down on you. So, Brother, you're first.
Can't we all just get along and not be robbed of our loot and lives?
So misses. Second one.
I thought this
Oh,
was
yeah.
going to be one of those dungeons where we just farm stuff. We grow plants and
Right?
harvest them.
Maybe a fire plane.
All right,
Fire
brother, what are you
plants.
doing?
It worked out for Mario.
I'm gonna use a cone of cold.
Okay.
How do I rotate it? It's facing the wrong way, my cone.
I think you redraw it in a different direction. I don't use.
Well, I
the
haven't
too
placed
much.
it yet. There's got to be a way that I can spin it around.
Stop using
How do you turn your characters around? Is it the same buttons? Is it like Q and E or something? Or sorry, I didn't catch what Michael said.
I didn't either.
Yeah,
I don't
don't
hear-
use the spells template thing. It's a little bit wonky.
Just draw it in manually using the spell or using the toolbar.
The template toolbar.
I think that might be backwards. Just saying.
I don't know how to do. I had it already out. I didn't know how to.
Yeah, just
What if you
grab
just
the-
use the ruler and be like, it's going to go this way and this way?
Well, I wanted to
Grab
see
the-
what all it could catch in it, but I don't. Without the template, it's.
that. How far does it go?
60 feet.
Oh, that's
So I just want to make sure I can catch everything. Yeah, there you go. That's good.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay. So they've got to make a DC 17 Constitution saving throw. Man, that was some low numbers.
I know that was a lot of dice. I was expecting more from you, frankly.
Right. And if they're vulnerable to
So-
cold, they're used. A creature killed by this spell becomes a frozen statue until it's thawed.
Oh.
A blast of cold air erupts from my hands. Oh, it's a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
I feel like
So it failed, so I'll take the full hit, and then
I'm
And
gonna
the swords
blast
become
those swords
statues.
right out of the air.
The statue becomes a statue.
dude. So you kill. How much was the damage?
24.
24. All right. So all the 3 swords just get frozen and fall to the floor.
Blam! That's very exciting for me.
Let's see.
Well cast, brother. Well cast.
Aye, thank you. Thank you, sir.
And it is refreshing as well. It's a double bonus.
Yeah.
All right, Denver. What are you doing?
cool. The right button. Yep. Go here and open a door.
And let another
So-
monster in. Good work.
The door is slowly starting to open, but will not open this turn.
Cool.
You hear like a whole bunch of interchanging like locks and stuff that are like opening up one at a time. So the next turn it will open. You can open it.
Okay.
Anything else?
Nothing to hide behind here, so no.
Okay. All right, Thorin, what are you doing?
Oh, well, I think Thorin is going to whack at the beastie, the statue.
Okay.
with my hammer, as I do.
What was that? 16? Nope, you missed. Oh, wait, I think I should different. Okay, it's got an armor class of 20.
All right, and as my bonus action, I'll cast a spiritual weapon
Okay.
and have it appear opposite,
Okay.
and also to go whack.
Okay. So if the golem wanted to, or the stone golem it can attack that weapon, can't it?
It doesn't have any stats.
It doesn't have any stat.
Made of spirit energy.
It's just a super irritating magic spell. Irritating to our enemies.
So you hit.
$11 damage.
11 damage.
Whacks him on the back of the head. Bam! Knocks a chip. Breaks his earlobe off.
I don't suppose you've got any spiritual hammer icons running around in there that I can use to maneuver it.
Here, I've got
Usually I
one.
just use my imagination.
I've got one for you here. Oh, it's not doing what I thought it was gonna do.
Does it look like a wolf?
No.
So,
I was gonna draw a little. There you go.
This sword makes a beeline over to Denver, and then these two are attacking you, brother.
There you go.
Alright, see what the hell. Oh,
So does brother get an attack of opportunity
why would he?
because one of them just left his threat range to go and attack
Oh, wait.
Denver?
I don't know, I guess they're attacking you, Thorn. Alright, would I have it right here next to him?
Oh,
No,
maybe I might.
it wasn't. It was down one further, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like, I thought I had him located on the exit.
But they're going after
both of
Thorin.
these
Yeah, how
are
can you not tell the
attacking
difference?
Thorin.
I'm a full height man. I'm 6'1". He's stumpy and he's wearing full plate.
I'm only 4.5, I think.
Even with advantage, it misses. Alright, and the other one, oops. I have to roll a 20 to hit you. That's the opposite of 20. That's a 1.
Oh, fumble. The sword
Well,
pokes itself in the foot.
yeah, that's exactly what it does. But it does crit Denver.
Oh boy.
So the sword comes and flies and hits you in the back.
Hello, Nick Knock. We're being raided.
So
I'll take
14 damage. Who's in the chat room right now? We haven't done a shout out.
Nick Knock just showed up. They're raiding us. Brave Leo and Kyla have been here from the beginning.
Oh, thank you.
Ah, Telefiesta's here. Yay. Swackspittle made it.
Just in time for a fight.
No time for the All right, Gray, what are you doing?
I'm gonna cast the spell on that sword that hit Greg or Zemper.
Okay. What are you casting?
The spell. It's level 3. Where is it?
And
It's not even
Bob
listed.
Blades up in his house.
Well, I don't see what spell that you're
Inspire.
casting. You say you're casting it. Okay,
Dispel
Dispel
Magic.
Magic. Okay, so
Vexy.
you're casting Dispel Magic.
Oh, I guess you have to
Okay.
roll a 7.
No, they've got a different ability. So
Oh, it's
what's my okay? Your DC is what?
no, it's I think it's equals 10 plus the spell's levels 13.
13. All right.
No,
So
it doesn't
the
work. It
sword
works the
good?
other way around. Michael
The
has to
sword
roll. Michael has to
now.
roll an ability check against the DC of the spell animating the sword.
No, that's not how the way the sword works. So the sword does drop, but you know that it will reanimate in about a minute. So it's knocked out of commission for right now. Are you doing anything else?
That's all I can do.
All right. Once again, one attack to each of you.
What is that? Crickets and a spider, Brave Leo?
Oh, that missed you, brother.
Of course it did. I didn't even know I was being
And I
attacked.
definitely missed you. Brother, what are you doing?
What am I doing? Well, I feel like I better make an ice storm.
Okay.
There. Oh, bugs for the raid. Oh, thanks, Telefiesta. I was just
Move it down.
appreciative of your raid. I'm sorry, I gotta take my turn here. They're waiting. So, I do an
Move it
ice storm.
south slightly.
What?
Move it down slightly so it hits that other sword.
Right, that's what I'll do. I'm moving it. It's down one more than that, so that it can hit that other sword. It's a dexterity roll for those guys. That's not right. I just rolled with a critical hit. Sorry.
So what did you do now?
The first roll was not correct. I accidentally clicked the wrong button. I did an ice storm. So an ice storm, a hail of rock-hard ice pounds to the ground in a 20-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range. Each creature in the cylinder, which it should be shifted down one to catch that sword, must make a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes 2d8 bludgeoning damage and 4d6 cold damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. So it's basically it's
Oops, I almost
huge.
deleted Denver. All right.
It's a huge
So
hailstorm.
okay, that sword's gonna die. Yeah. And so because I had to delete the sword. Okay. So it's a con save.
Dexterity save.
It's a dexterity save, yeah.
Oops, wrong one. That's good. So it takes half.
Or, just because it was such a cool move, he could take the full amount.
Yeah, so it'll take 15. Right. Okay. All right, Denver, what are you doing?
Is the door opening?
Yes, the door is now starting to open, and as the door, the door is just like all these locks were coming undone, and you saw these on the door. It lit up where all these magical rooms were being dispelled off of it.
Gee.
So as you open up the door, you hear this voice saying, "Yes, I am free. How will I stay?"
I mean, if it's somebody being held prisoners by evil guys, it's probably
Maybe
a
good
guy. Right?
guy. Could be. That's your, yeah.
The more evil guy.
Or it could be an even more evil guy.
So then you see an Efreet, and there is a fire elemental in front of it.
Surely it's
It's
somebody
not
who will
that
be
tiny.
grateful that we released them from their imprisonment.
Yeah. Ooh, do we get 3 wishes because it's an Efreet?
No. They don't do the wishes.
They can. Some of them can.
First off, I'd like to
Thank
wish
you.
for 3 more wishes. I want infinite wishes. I would like some deodorant that I can spray into Thorin's armor.
Infinite deodorant. Uh,
I'd like some of
You could just
those.
get one of those little pine trees to hang around Thorn's neck.
I want some of those stilts that they use to hang ceilings with for Zimber.
yes. So, during this, the Afreet goes. He looks down at you, and he goes, "You can serve me, and I will kill you last." And then he starts laughing. And
That
that's
sounds
all
pretty
he.
good. Normally they
And then
ask
Gray's
for
like,
money.
that doesn't sound. And then Gray says, that doesn't make any sense.
He's not a grateful person, dude. You know how long he's been locked up there.
So he's gonna kill him last after he serves it.
Well, he's got, they like to have slaves, he freaks do.
I feel like these
Cool.
freights are backwards from what I.
You know, he's not trying to extort us for our gems, so I'm fine with it.
Alright, Thor, what are you doing?
All right. Well, these little swords are kind of annoying me, so I'm going to let's take a swing at the sword.
Spinning
to my north.
backhammer.
Okay, go ahead. You hit, and it's dead. They only have like 4 hit points.
Really? That's
Yep.
funny.
All right, and we'll use the spiritual hammer on the golem.
Okay.
I don't. 18 didn't get there, did it?
No.
All right. That's Thorin. Thanks for coming, everybody.
Okay, so there's one flying sword, and that flying sword seems to now be moving away from you guys and heading towards the door.
All right. I'll use an attack of opportunity.
Okay, go ahead.
Or wait, do you want to try, brother, with your scimitar first?
Yeah, I'll take a swing at it. I'm not too proud to swing at a fleeing flying sword.
Oh, the flying.
16.
You hit.
14.
You smash
And
it to
it is
bits.
gone.
If only everything
done.
went down as easy as these swords.
They're more of a distraction, I feel.
Oh no, why is it not that cool? So the fire elemental comes roaming out. And it runs you over, Zimber, so you're gonna be taking some fire damage.
Your cone of cold, or your cold
That
wave, cold circle is that persistent?
Yeah, it lasts for till the end of my next turn, and it makes it difficult terrain.
Does it have any effect on stuff that wanders into it?
It freezes
should.
fire elementals instantly. It's instant death of
No, it does
fire
not.
elementals. It's in the fine print. No, I'm lying.
Okay, you're just going to
But it does actually do. It turns it into difficult terrain until the end of my next turn.
yeah.
That's
So
a
the
sweet
first time it
fire
enters a creature's space, it takes 1d10, and then they catch fire. Then, if it remains in your space at the start of your turn, you would take another 1d10. So you're just going to take 1d10.
No save. Is there a deck
That's
save
the
or no?
one
No
right
deck
there.
save.
Unknown. We've lost the dungeon master.
You guys hear? Okay,
There
cool.
you go.
There we go. You take 10 points of damage.
Oh, you roll 10s.
Yep. And then I want to make sure that that's just, you don't get a dex or a con or anything for half. 125. So while I'm doing that. All right, Gray, what are you doing? Michael.
Guess I will do Mantle of Inspiration.
Okay.
So
The fire elemental does take an additional 5, 10, 15. It will take an additional 3 points of damage while it remains in the cold because it's being hit with water attacks.
Oh, very cool.
But it's only 1 point of damage. But it's something. Every little bit helps.
Yep.
All right, great. So you cast Mantle. Everybody gets your temporary hit points, and then you can move.
I'm taking the sun key with me.
Okay.
Who's measuring that? Sean is. Okay.
Oh, maybe I can put the golem between us.
I'm gonna let Sean move before I move.
The elemental and the golem are gonna duke it out.
Yeah, the fire elemental didn't even seem to really be looking interested at you guys. It's attacking the stone golem.
And that would be a good time to like leave.
Should we just leave?
We
Not that way. Leaving is back the way we came. I don't think we want to go into the Afreach chamber.
well, I was just trying to protect our squishies.
I mean, I think we'll be okay if we just need to roll that up here. And then hide.
All right. Discretion being the greater part of valor. I follow the advice.
No, I was just moving to line up a shot.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. That freak didn't sound too happy that he was being freed. You would think he felt grateful.
I know.
He
You would
sounded
think he
really
would
pissed.
be. He would be totally grateful. Be like, I'm gonna shower you with coins and gems.
And 3 wishes.
Right.
Then I'm gonna invite you to my barbecue.
So, Greg,
None of that.
you're staying put down there?
You know, I bet they
Yeah,
throw
'cause
a
it's
heck
your
of a
turn.
barbecue on the fire plane.
They probably do, dude. I would not doubt that. Michael, what are you doing? You staying
That's it.
there? What are you?
Oh yeah, I'm
That's it?
moving.
Bye, Zenver.
Okay.
My turn.
Alright. No.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you can move. Yeah, you got your free movement.
I did that.
Oh yeah, you moved from the door to there. Okay. So the golem is moving towards. It looks like it's trying to block the door, but can't make it all the way. So it's going to attack the Ifrit.
Fruit? I thought he said fruit.
Yeah, I think that might be enough.
It's attacking the Ifrit or the fire elemental?
The fire elemental, my bad. All right, so that does hit. Yeah, fire elementals have like 13 armor class. 922. And it will roll attack again. And misses. Okay. Okay. So,
And the dungeon master proceeds to play solitaire.
Pretty excited.
so,
Somebody
you
turn
see
the hose
the
on him.
freak,
At least
See
make your
the
dice
Ifrit?
public so we can enjoy it.
the freak. Oh yeah, I should have.
The freak?
The freak. He just
Fast.
flies past you guys, and he ends up right over here.
Is the chambers tall enough that we don't get any opportunity stuff?
No, all this stuff is high because giants and other large creatures. The
That's a
ceiling,
cool
the
drawing.
ceilings are like on average 40 to 50 feet high in the air. In some cases, even higher.
Good to know.
All right, brother, what are you doing?
So the Ifrit just took off?
Yep. And he just flew over you and looked at you and just kind of like just shook his head and as he flew over. He had this look of like, I'm free.
Hey, you're welcome.
He's somebody else's problem now.
I am going to hold my action, and if anything comes at me, I'm going to strike it dead.
Okay. All right, Denver, what are you doing?
I don't know. Let's go ahead and dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That looks good. We can even hide. Why not?
Okay. All right, you are attempting your best to stay flat against the wall of this cavern as happily as possible. All right. Thorin, what are you doing?
Thorin is going to move a bit. And then for my action, should any monsters come towards us, he will toss the hammer.
Okay.
And also move his summoned hammer. Better not to like it there.
All right.
Can you redraw that for me, brother?
So the fire elemental is moving. Yeah, I'll show the rules. So the golem will take an opportunity attack and miss just barely. All right. Okay, so you might as well make your attack because it does head towards you.
Which one?
To the fire elemental.
Fire elemental?
It is dangerous terrain, though, right?
Yes.
This is slowing it.
You mean difficult terrain? Yes.
It's not anymore. It was only after the. It only lasted
Oh, right.
like
It was only
2 turns
until
or
the end
something.
of till Brother's turn.
Right.
Came back up again.
Okay. That's good to know. All right.
So it could be deleted.
All right. Go ahead and make your attack.
Oh,
You hit.
Oh, that's right. They're not.
Yeah,
fire
you
elemental.
only need a 13. Yep.
All right. 14 damage.
Okay,
I
so
don't know what its
point,
beef with us is.
at this point, Gray, you're going to take 10 points.
You're gonna get all burnt up, son.
And so it's like
Do I get
It
multiple
stops-
since he passes me? So
No.
1, 2, 3.
it's just one. It's just one. No, it's just one.
Are you
All right,
sure?
so I'm positive.
Fire.
Because I talked about the first time. Oops, wrong guys. So you take 2 points of fire damage. Orin, you take 10. Brother, you take 9. And then, since this is technically right here,
Technically, where?
it's like over you. Okay, so as long as you don't make an attack towards it, Denver, you will not take any damage.
Do
But
I
if you
get
choose
my?
to strike at it with
I was
any
holding
weapon-
my action to smite anything that came at me.
Well, go ahead and then roll. You still get your hit. I don't think you're
Yep.
gonna be able to shot it, but yeah.
Bam!
Don't forget you have 8 temporary hit points still. Or minus whatever fire.
So 7 damage. Okay, so Gray, what are you doing? And then at the start of the turn, you guys will take an additional 10 points of damage. I mean, 1d10 points of damage.
At the start of the round or at the start of our
Yeah,
turn?
no, the start when you guys activate.
Damage me.
Alright, what are you doing, Gray?
Aren't you supposed to damage me now?
No, you're not in
Oh,
the
it's just
fire.
done? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you technically this is like hovering right here. So it's blocking the way, so you'd have to run through the fire if you wanted to.
Then I guess I will use another lightning bolt.
Okay.
It's supposed to be 15.
Alright. Okay. And this is from your wand?
Yeah.
Alright. It fails unless it says anything about electricity. Nope. Alright, so go ahead. It takes the full 35. Whoa. You're really jacking this up. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Alright. So the stone golem. And it will take 1 hit at the Efreet and then 1 at Gray.
does it also take fire damage, or does it have an immunity to fire?
It will still take fire damage. I think they have. No, they only have that. So I'll do that. Hold on. But first, so here's the slam against the fire elemental. Oh, I thought that was going to be a 20. Missed. And this is the shot against Gray.
T20.
Shut up, Gray. You're going to die. You do get hit, so.
You can't die even when you want to.
Alright. So you'll take 14.
You're getting bludgeoned.
And it takes 6 points of damage. Alrighty. Okay. So at this point,
Freddy the Afridi.
What?
Freddy the Afridi.
Yep. So the Afreet is he chose his fire elemental to come on and keep rolling down the hall.
Roll for stealth.
Oh no, he's not. He's just running. All right, brother. Before you do anything, you will take. You're gonna take 5 points of damage, and you are technically on fire. So you do have to put yourself out of that zone. And if you don't put yourself out, you'll take an additional, even if you're not within there, 1d10 damage of fire.
And where exactly is the fire elemental right now?
It's technically right here. See how I got it black?
So it's over one square.
Yeah.
Sitting on top of me and me and Thorin.
You and yeah.
Okay. What I'm gonna do is take a step here, so I'm still inside of it,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna cast Tidal Wave.
Okay. I think you have to make some kind of concentration check because you're in combat doing this.
Something like that.
What do you mean?
Yeah. There's a rule where, if you're trying to cast a spell on some creature's within 5 feet of you, you have to make a constitution check in order to cast a spell. Alright, so just make me a
It's,
con save.
It's
Oh, go
ranged attacks in close combat, which is range attack with a weapon or a spell, etc. You have
And is Tidal Wave a ranged
Well-
attack?
I don't think so,
No.
but let me check.
Yeah.
No,
It's
it's
for
not
spells-
because it would say that I have to make a.
Yeah, it's for spells where you have to make a to-hit roll with them.
Right, like my
Okay.
Produce
Alright,
Flame
go ahead.
says making a tick. Okay. So this guy, I'm shooting at 5 feet wide and
Okay.
like 15 feet long, so it's gonna hit both these two guys, and they have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Alright.
But the way the spell reads, let's see. Conjure up a wave of water that crashes down on an area within range. This area can be up to 30 feet long, 10 feet wide. So I'm doing it 10 feet wide and 15 feet long, 10 feet tall. Each
Yeah.
creature in the area make
he's
dexterity
good.
saving throw. Or on a failed save, a creature takes 48. On a successful, it takes half as much and isn't knocked prone. The water then spreads out across the ground in all directions, extinguishing unprotected flames in its area.
It won't
within
It will
30 feet of
not.
it.
Uh,
And there
Actually,
vanishes.
you know what? You wouldn't even be able to summon this spell because this spell requires the access to the elemental plane of water, and so you wouldn't be able to.
Doesn't say anything about that. Come on now.
You're in the elemental plane of fire right now. Certain water spells will not work, like create water will not work.
Uh,
This is creating water
right, I have
from
a
the
drop of water.
elemental.
I have the components for it.
No. For you to generate the water for this spell, um,
It says the
you
component is a
are
drop
you
of
are bringing
water.
you are no. Forget about the drop of water. Let's do the drop of water. The water for the spell effect and to do all this damage and to come to life is coming from the water plane. So you don't have access to that here.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
Yes. So you can choose another
Yeah,
spell
I'm
because
done.
as you're about to cast, you realize you can't do it.
Back up with the scimitar. Old school.
So what's going on? What are you doing?
Seems like maybe he's gonna hold his action.
Tori, what are you doing? Tori, you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hear
He's
you.
probably thinking
Alright.
about it because, that whole thing got ported. So,
Well, yeah, I mean, but you guys knew the first time you entered any of those planes that spells would work differently. Do, do, do.
oh, from that useless book, I should throw it into the lava.
I don't even know what book you.
The book that I picked up that's supposed to have some information about these plans, which is
They
garbage.
would have that in there. That's why I told you that. That information was in there.
But it was not specific, so it was still garbage.
Those books are actually valuable. They're worth money. If you guys
So
were
just
able to bring them out.
so just out of curiosity, if I were to try to summon a water elemental, would that work?
No. Nothing
Okay.
that summons water.
Can you summon dirt? Use dirt, throw dirt on the thing would work.
You can summon an earth elemental. You can even summon an air, but not the opposite.
Can you move earth? Do you have move earth?
I have Earth.
So seriously, where did Tori go?
He's
Erase.
tilted.
Seriously? Okay, so are we just going to end the session right here then?
I mean, we can move on to Zemver's turn.
Oh my god. Alright. I'm just going to assume that he moves out of the way and keeps moving down the hall a little bit. Alright, Zember, what are you doing?
I don't. We're not moving down the hall because we heard him say the Ifrit or the water. Sorry, the fire element is going that way. I don't want to get run over again. I'd have him move the other way.
What are you doing, Zember?
Like over here.
Let's see. Yeah, we'll go here.
Okay, so you will be going through the fire. You'll take 10, and then you're going to be on fire, so you have to.
Because the fire elemental is sitting right on top of Thorin right now.
Oh, he's not there. He's not where he is. Okay, hold on a second.
Fire elemental is like here, and here, and here,
Yeah.
and here.
Yeah, I have something that can do things.
Michael, check your phone. I sent you a message. A secret message.
That won't work. That's not gonna work. That definitely wouldn't help. Okay. Let's summon an elemental, like an earth elemental.
Okay.
Let's put him here. And he has multi-attack. Number of attacks equal to half the spell level, which is 2. 1d10 plus 4 plus the spell's level. Level is 4. So, what's the attack?
Okay.
Multi-attack.
So you summon up your Earth Elemental.
Spell attack.
Okay, hold on. I will get you a token.
Oh, this is
But
my
it would just
hammer.
but it would just have different stats. Alright, so where do you want to place this?
Here.
Alright.
On the back side.
Yep. Because remember, technically, right
One,
here.
one over.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean.
I'll move it once I move this. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Alright. And it does act on your turn, right?
It acts after me, directly after me, I believe.
Okay.
It shares your initiative count, takes its turn immediately after yours.
Yep. Yeah, I'm still gonna run 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Yeah. Then it takes its turn, which is going to attack.
Alright, go ahead.
Does it get like flanking or something?
No, there's nothing that would give it
Yeah.
that bonus.
Oh, because I'm not actually on the opposite
Oh, you're.
side.
Oh, yeah, okay.
The cat?
No,
No,
Cat's not actually there. Cat's just kind of.
that's flying. It's flying up high.
No,
It's way up in the air.
the cat is in a different plane of existence right now. That was +4, right? Yeah. 13.
You just rolled for the
hit.
cat. That was the
Oh,
cat's roll.
No, but it's the same thing.
It's still
Oh.
static. You just add plus difference. You hit because you only need a 13.
Oh, cool. And I get another attack. I'll
Yep.
just do that right now. Yeah, so 2
Okay,
hits,
so you
and
hit.
it's 1d10 plus 4 plus the spell's level, so 1d10 plus 8.
Yeah, so just roll 2d20 and then add all your bonuses together. Oh, wait a minute. You said 1d10? I mean, just roll a d20 and then add all your bonuses together. Or roll 2d10, whatever you want to do. All right, so
So
for
20
16,
damage.
20 damage. All right.
20 earth elemental damage on the fire.
Yes. He'll still take fire damage, the earth elemental. Because they don't have resistance to fire, just thunder. All right. Let me roll this real quick. He takes 2. All right, so mark on your elemental's hit points. He's taking 2 points. Different scratch paper or whatever. All right, Thorn. Beginning of your turn, you are on fire because you're in him, so you take 7. And then you're going to have to use an action if you move out of the earth elemental to put yourself out, or you'll still take another d10 at the start of your turn because you're on fire.
Thorn's gonna swing at the elemental with his hammer.
Okay, is he moving out of the zone afterwards?
Not necessarily. I would like to
Okay,
see
go
what
ahead.
happens.
All right, swing your hammer. You hit.
15
Okay.
damage.
Not enough to kill it, but it is
And
weakened.
remove my spirit hammer to there.
Yep.
And spiritual hammer. Oh, this guy is to be expected. I
You
don't think
missed.
that's a hit.
Wow, shocked.
It's not as good as my real hammer, but it's better than
All
no hammer.
Okay. All right.
And I'm gonna
It's
move.
going. You are gonna move. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say because technically it's right here covering both, and I'm just gonna assume that
Wait, so now
the
where is
other
that?
head
Is
is
it no
right
longer
here.
the red square that I drew? Okay.
No, it's right there. I'm putting everything back. Okay. So once again, it goes through you guys, and it's seeming to follow its master. So each of you guys, I'll just. You guys are each going to take 2. Now, are you going to do an opportunity attack or anything on it?
I am indeed.
Okay.
Two damage. And attack.
Okay. You hit it.
13 damage.
13 damage. All right, you kill it.
Stupid fire elemental.
Okay. All right, Gray, what are you doing? Remember, you two are still on fire, though, so take an action to put you out. Beginning of your turn, when you activate, you guys will be on fire. All right, Gray, what are you doing?
It's just mockery.
What's the intelligence requirement on that?
It's wisdom. 17.
No. To affect the creature, I thought it was something low. If they had a low intelligence, you couldn't do it.
No, doesn't say.
Psychic damage. It's immune to psychic damage.
Okay, well that's my turn.
All right. Okay. So the stone golem moves and then bumps into you guys.
I'm gonna do my reaction. So
Okay. You're serious? You're gonna slap in the face or his ankle or whatever. Well, you hit.
there you go. Damage of 1.
Okay, and it takes. It's a non-magical slap.
I'm magic,
It doesn't.
so
I think it still takes 0 because if it's 1 and you round down, it's not a 0. But you know what? I'll give it to you. Fine. You chipped your nail while you did it, though.
She'll just shapeshift a new nail.
And I'm gonna put nail polish on it so it looks new.
Is that you, Denver? Okay, so. Oh, yeah, we're back to the. All right, so it's going to be wailing on you, Thorin.
Can you delete that the glow orb now that I made a little hammer icon token? Thank you.
It misses. And it misses. All right, you know what? Since we lost Tori and everything, why don't we just call it here for tonight? I mean, it's almost 10 anyways. I mean, I don't even know if he's still streaming, so.
Well, how much health does this? I can't see the health bar on that golem. Does it have a ton of health left?
Yeah, it does. You should be able to see it, but I will make sure. Oh no, it says for the owner. Alright. There. So you're almost.
That's about a third gone.
Yeah. So we'll just call it here. We'll just wrap this up. Like I said, I don't know what happened to Tori. So yeah. So next week, people. Hopefully we'll have Tori back.
Hey, thanks for joining me, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this episode. We'll have to see how it goes. I'm not really enjoying the D&D very much. It seems like I'm getting tilted every time we play, which takes a lot of the fun out of it for me. Like, I'm not, I want to play games to have fun. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna continue with this with the D&D stream. We'll just have to see how it goes. But I do appreciate that you guys have been joining me for it, and so we'll just have to see. Anyway, thanks again. Please don't forget to subscribe, all that good stuff.